Devika, the first time I saw you, it was in a viral clip. I think it was the National Startup Day 2026. You were addressing an audience that had the Hon'ble Prime Minister, some of the leading startup icons of our country. And as a woman entrepreneur, you spoke so powerfully.
Viksit Bharat 2047 will be built by the entrepreneurs who stay close to the real problems and use the technology wisely.
Ms. Devika Chandrasekharan, co-founder of Fuselage Innovations.
Our father passed away in 2009. So after that, my mother, she added few more cows to our farms.
So that you can sustain and you have extra income.
Yeah. I worked in solar industries for 5 years. At that time, COVID hits almost. And after the flood, farmers in our area, including my mother, stopped farming. Due to the soil issues, we made that drone in our home itself. By using this drone, they will get more yield and the input will be less. And we started working on this for a seasons under startup scheme. We were the first company in India who got Agri-Infra fund. Now we almost 300 drones deployed all over the country.
Wow.
Farmers, and we worked with more than 10,000 farmers across the country. After the speech, PM came to me. He shook my hands and he told me, "You are doing great job."
I want to understand the mind of an Indian farmer. This new technology that is coming, how quickly does he adopt it? Imagine you're from a family of farmers and a natural phenomenon impacts your family's income. What would you do? If you're Devika, you'll dive deep into the problem and come up with a startup idea that will completely change the way agriculture is done in India. The lady today on the GDP podcast is bringing 3 Ds into India's agriculture: data, drones, and dignity. It's an honor to have the co-founder of Fuselage Innovations, Devika Chandrasekharan, on the GDP podcast. Welcome to the GDP podcast, Devika.
Thank you. Thank you so much.
The first time I saw you, Devika, was in this viral clip. I think it was the National Startup Day 2026. You were addressing an audience that had the Hon'ble Prime Minister, some of the leading startup icons of our country. And as a woman entrepreneur, you spoke so powerfully. I had goosebumps and instantly, we as a team, the GDP team, we decided that we need to have you on the podcast. So it's an honor. We are happy you are sitting there. You, I think, today are an inspiration for so many women entrepreneurs in Bharat. Who's your inspiration?
Yeah, thank you initially for the invitation for the podcast. And my inspiration is obviously my mother.
Okay.
And we are basically from an agriculture background family. Mm-hmm. So our father passed away in 2009. So after that, my mother, she added few more cows to our farms.
Okay. So that you can sustain and you have extra income.
Yeah. At the time I was studying in engineering. And my brother was in, I think, 12th standard. And now we completed our studies. She single-handedly done all these things. She wakes up at 3, 4 in the morning and handle all these things. Look after our education.
Brilliant.
And yeah. So
inspiring.
She's now I realize she is an entrepreneur. Yes.
That's true.
Yeah.
In every sense of the word, because when adversities struck, the way she responded to it and she created a
And
solution.
even though she is not much educated, and at the age of 20, she got married to my father.
Yeah.
And but the situations came up. She become another lady, and she become an entrepreneur.
Amazing. We salute her.
Thank you.
Now, 2017 and 18, I think, were pivotal moments in your startup journey. Kerala floods had a role to play in that. Take us through that.
Okay. It's like I completed my engineering and then I went to job. I worked in solar industries for 5 years. Then I have some plans in business in same solar industry. At that time, my brother Devan, he came up with college with a college project, and that was an underwater drone project, and he got some media attention. So I told him that you don't do any other job because you have this passion. Please focus on that. And I resigned my job, and at that time, COVID hits almost, and after the flood, farmers in our area, including my mother, stopped farming
Why?
Due to the soil issues
Okay.
and
The
nutrient
quality of the
deficiency.
soil
Yeah,
and
yeah.
deficiency of
Yes.
nutrients.
So we thought like, why this underwater drone can't be an agriculture drone? So we started. Basically, he is a tech guy.
Yeah.
He made this agriculture drone. The whole day and night he took almost 2-3 months for that at that time.
And what would that drone do?
That drone was a spraying drone.
Spraying drone.
Spraying drone.
And you made it at home?
We made it at home. Initially, we don't have that much money in our hand. I have some few of my savings, and I have some good friends. So I took money from them, and we made that drone in our home itself. Then we went to our farmers and we do some trials with them. From that trials, we and our farmers came to know that it has some benefits.
Okay. So that was encouraging.
That was encouraging. And
did you also get some inputs from them?
Yes, like by using this drone, they will get more yield and the input will be less. Basically, after our research, we could find that 70% input will be less.
Will be less.
Yes. And 30% yield increases also happen. And all this converted as a good profit to farmers.
So you could clearly see that,
Yes.
it is pretty useful.
Yes, yes.
These drones could be very useful.
Yeah.
And at that time in India, drones were not used at all.
No, not used at all. Because in 2020, nobody is aware about these drones.
These drones.
Even also in my state, they were very surprising by seeing these drones.
Okay.
Yeah.
And also, were there any new learnings that you got when you started interacting with the farmers?
Yes. Then we came to know that they're facing a lot of problems by climate changes. Randomly, in 2017 and 18, there were floods and pest attacks, nutrient deficiencies, everything. And we worked with agriculture experts. We had a professor in our agriculture university, and we worked on each crops. For example, rice, wheat, for a particular seasons, tea, vetiver. We started with rice, and we started working on this for a seasons, and we developed an SOP for each crop. And we find that they don't only need this spraying drone, they need another drone too. So that's where Nirish came in.
And what would that drone do?
There is a multispectral in that drone. That drone will go and identify the issues in the field with the help of this multispectral sensors. And it analyzes the data that collected from the leaves and send the data to the spraying drone.
Okay.
So farmer
they will talk to each other.
Yes.
So both the drones will talk to each other.
Yes. and farmer need not to apply the foliar application to the whole area.
Okay.
Okay.
So,
Only,
so it is more targeted.
yes.
The
Prescription farming is happening.
prescription
Yes.
farming. That's what it's called.
Yeah.
Okay.
And
So-
early detection is also happening.
Okay.
Yes.
Any diseases, you will be able to detect it early.
Yes.
That's very interesting. So then what you did was from one prototype you created, you moved to two prototypes. So you
Yes.
created two drones.
Yeah.
Again, in home, made
Yeah.
made in home.
Yes.
Okay, great. Then what happened?
And this SOP thing, that was a USP for us because we researched in each crop and we made an SOP for each crops.
Yes.
And we know what this required because we consult agronomists. We are not just providing drones and drone spraying. We work with each agronomist in each crops. So we made an SOP and we worked on it.
Brilliant.
Yeah. And after that, we need some more fund to start the company. In 2020, we start the company in July. And we need fund for that. And we went to a lot of banks. My district is in Alapi and our office is in Kochi, in Meka village. And we consult different banks for different loans. And they were not sure, the managers were not sure about the project. At the time,
And you
Agri-Infra
guys
Fund.
were also young, so they must.
Yeah. We were so young to start a company and we can't pledge anything for this company. So at that time, Agri-Infra Fund came in from Bank of Baroda under startup scheme. We got 10 lakh rupees as Agri-Infra Fund. We were the first company in India got Agri-Infra Fund. Later, Government of India post something regarding to this in Twitter and we got a lot of orders at that time.
Okay.
Yeah. And that
So this is under the Atmanirbhar scheme.
yes,
right?
yes.
This, and I think you can get loan up to 10 lakhs.
Yes. Yeah.
That's what this fund is. So these kind of initiatives which the government was doing as you were in your startup journey, they helped you immensely.
Yes. That 10 lakh we converted as 35 lakh in the first year itself.
Wow.
Yes. That was a huge thing for us. And because we consult different investors at that time and nobody, even in, that is in 2020, it's COVID time. And investors are not ready to invest in a hardware startup at the time. And so obviously this will be a huge help for us.
Absolutely.
Yes. And we started working the project. Initially, we started as a subscription model.
Explain the subscription
Model means our pilots will go and spray for the farmers in their area.
Okay.
For an acre, we charge particular amount. At that time,
So they're not buying drones; they're actually renting drones in a way.
Yes, they are renting drone. They are renting our service.
Yeah, services.
And with the drone, we can cover 50 acres per day. So if you add more drones, we can cover their large farmlands in single day. Even in traditional farming, they can cover only 3 acres, 4 acres in a day. So that is very effective for farmers. And that was a subscription model. And we started earning money.
Okay.
In that.
And what was the impact that the farmers were experiencing using your drones?
Yes. Not only the labor cost or something like that. They are, as I said earlier, the input saving is there. Less input and more yield, early detection.
All
and
these.
Less exposed to pesticides. And even at that time, we are using biopesticides as a part of natural farming.
Okay.
So the farmers started adapting our technology. We got more inquiries. We only have few employees at that time, 2-3 employees, and one car is there. We ran all around the state with that.
So you were full. You had full orders.
Yeah, we have full
more
orders
than you
of
could
that.
cater to.
Yes, that is happening at that time. So that's why this 10 lakh into 35 lakh possible.
Wow.
Convert, yeah.
Amazing. Also, around the same time, the liberalized drone rules came into play. What impact did it have? And was there any involvement? Uh, was there any participation where players like you were involved in making these policies? Was it a two-way process? How did these rules come into action?
We had a lot of meetings with state and central governments, online meetings, offline meetings with drone manufacturers in the country.
And what was the agenda of these meetings?
Yeah, because government has to implement the policy. For that, they need opinion from the expert. So it's very mandatory for them to implement a friendly
Policy.
friendly policy. So we have been part of all these meetings.
And when finally the policy came, were you happy
In
with it?
2021, the policy came in.
Were you happy with it?
Yes, of course, obviously. And in the
What
budget,
three things which you think were standouts from that policy?
farmers can purchase the drone. That was a highlight.
Okay.
And they can use it for their farmlands. So it was a huge thing at that time.
Okay.
Yeah. For that, we need to take the DGCA license.
Okay.
And in our case, our drones are mostly 70 to 80% indigenized. So we had to go through the 3-4 level certification process. So we got the license and we started selling the drones. Now we almost 300 drones deployed all over the country.
Wow.
With farmers, and we worked with more than 10,000 farmers across the country. So yeah, all these happens due to the policy.
Yeah, because I think the forms that were earlier required to fill, there were 25, they were reduced to 5. The fee, different types of fees, they were reduced from 74 to 4. GST, of course, recently has been reduced from 28% to 5%. And of course, the government is very keen on encouraging indigenous manufacturers like you. So the foreign drones are banned in most of the sectors. You have some sectors where they're still, eligible to operate. So I think some really phenomenal work has happened there at a policy level. And, you see those changes, the ones that you're mentioning. I want to understand the mind of an Indian farmer. Is he entrepreneurial in nature? This new technology that is coming, how quickly does he adopt it?
In our case, from our experience, I can say that they were adapting very quickly. Because when we started the subscription model, they are ready to implement.
Okay.
They're ready to implement and ready to do the trials in their farms. We had a lot of free demonstration, paid demonstration happened. And after that, we got calls from them to do the drone service. And even after the drone policy, we started selling the drones. For example, one of our farmer, his name is Yadu. He's from Ernakulam itself.
Okay.
He bought one drone. He used it for his own purpose. And then he added 2 more drones to his farm because he used this as an like income generation.
By subscription,
Yes,
by
subscription,
subscribing it
to other
other
farmers.
farmers.
So
Nice.
then we ended up as an farmer to agro entrepreneur model. Yes. Now we are implementing that in Karnataka and Tamil Nadu also because we are creating champion farmers. Not just farmers.
Wow.
Yes,
Entrepreneurs.
yes, agro entrepreneurs.
Beautiful.
So they are adapting it very quickly because from the initial days, they are giving us inputs. So they want this, they want this. Even now also we are getting inputs from them like they don't only require the spraying drone. They require seed spraying, seed shooting, delivery applications. So we are manufacturing a next level drone that is 550 kilogram payload drone that is capable of spraying, seed spraying, and some of the farmers facing forest fires and forest fire applications and delivery applications.
Okay.
That is majorly required in Assam, Mizoram areas. So that is a multi-purpose one. In a single drone, we can do all these things. So that we are manufacturing based on the inputs from the farmers.
It's very interesting. And when you look at Indian farmers, and I know that, you also work in markets outside, you have exposures to international market, Canada being one of them, and so many other countries. How do our farmers compare with the farmers outside India?
Okay. In 2020, when we started our company, everyone is looking into Israel, the Israel model of farming. Everyone is trying to adapt the Israel model. Now, I was in Canada till December because we started an entity there. It's the same Fuselage there. We got invite from them to start the Indian model in Canada.
Okay.
And we went there, but there are farmers are in that place. Farmers are not using drones.
Okay.
They are not aware about the drone technology. Only few farmers are using, but not extensively like in India. Everyone is looking for the Indian model of farming, especially using drones.
Wow.
Yeah. So we need to start there from the scratch.
So actually, we are leading the way when it comes to
when
farming
it comes
with
to
drones.
farming with drones in technology, we are leading away.
Wow.
Yes, yeah.
That's
And
very inspiring.
farmers are here. Farmers are ready to adapt anything new, and they are willing to take the risk. So in other countries, I couldn't see that in farmers.
I think that's amazing.
Yeah.
It just shows that as a nation, we are so entrepreneurial and ready to adapt innovations. This is very insightful. 3 policies by the Modi government which you think is transforming agriculture.
First, obviously, Agri Infra Fund, including us, that is very helpful. Nowadays, also, farmers can purchase drones by using Agri Infra Fund. They will get loan from the bank with a 6% interest.
Okay.
So that is a huge benefit for farmers. And another is SMARM scheme. Under SMARM scheme, farmers can purchase agricultural equipments, including drone, in each state with subsidy, 50% subsidy. So that is also a add-on to their farming practices. And the last but not least, drone policy. Drone policy implementation and including the drone in the budget is a huge thing for farmers and startups like us. So all these things empower the farmers. So I think there are a lot of other schemes also, including Kisan Card.
Yeah.
Yeah. But I felt like these 3 are revolutionizing the farming practices.
Brilliant. Today, when you look at the Indian farmers, their mindset, do you think they are more confident than before? Are they thinking more? Are they thinking bigger than before?
Yes. I feel like in my childhood also, farmers using farming as a sustainable thing because they have to meet their living expenses and all. But nowadays, people are coming into the farming and take this as a profession. Even youngsters also, because technology is there, they can use lot of application in technology. So I feel like earlier days white collar job. Farming is a white collar job right now. So, yeah, lot of farmers, lot of youngsters. So I feel like farming is revolutionizing, and lot of people are coming into the farming. Because of technology and AI, we can do a lot of things here.
Absolutely. Now let's talk about the National Startup Day 2026. Um, you know, uh, that's when we first got to see you. Uh, when women entrepreneurs like you are given such a platform, what impact does it have on you, your mindset, and your business?
Yeah, I was here for last 5 years, but I got the platform after 5 years. So we felt like we put all our heart and effort in Fuselage for last 5 years, and we have applied for this startup awards for last 2 years also, and we received the award this year. So after the award, I got a lot of messages from youngsters, uh, especially girls. They are messaging me in LinkedIn, Instagram. Like, mm, it's it is also an inspiration for them to start something, do something. Um, Even in our state, SSGs are there, Kudumbasri SSGs, and women in their SSGs, they are doing some business, small scale businesses like pickle making, snack making, and um, they were calling me for their programs. Yeah, and I have been in last few weeks. I have been part of different college programs. I address a lot of people, students, majorly students. So uh, I can. I feel like I can inspire few people, and it will help them to reach some level and create more innovative things.
I was watching that speech that you gave,
Okay.
and Prime Minister Modi was very appreciative of what you spoke. Did you get an opportunity to then meet him later after that?
Yes. Before that, me and my brother, we both are tried to connect him before that, because last 5 years we have been in touch. We have been trying to touch with him because he visited in Kerala for a few programs, and we have been there to meet him, but we couldn't meet him. And this was like I could imagine how I met him, because I got a call on 14th evening, 14th noon. You have a chance to speak in front of PM, and I couldn't believe it. Why this now? So on 16th it happened, and the speech became viral. And after the speech, PM came to me. He shook my hands, and he told me, "You are doing great job." So I felt like, yeah, it was it is a wonderful moment, and it is a validation.
Yeah.
So we felt like we are recognized by the nation, and a startup from a village recognized by the Hon'ble Prime Minister. So yeah, after that we got a lot of messages, appreciations. So yeah, it's not just a night day thing. It came to us for from last 5 years. So we're very happy in that moment.
Yeah. Devika, a lot of startup founders have come on the show. Um, Ritesh Agrawal, Sameer Nikam, Sanjeev Chandani was here, and so many other startup icons of our country. And one thing which I get to hear from all of them is that they are very inspired by the Prime Minister. In fact, Sameer Nigam calls him the startup Prime Minister. As a woman entrepreneur, as a young entrepreneur, what impact does the PM have on you?
So I felt that when I was in Canada, I happened to connect with a lot of people in the ecosystem. So I introduced. I am from India. I have done this work in India. We have a drone that is a Make in India product. So we got a lot of attention for that because this Make in India was a revolution. And when we do something or manufacture something that is in our, we design something from our own hands.
Yeah.
So that product is very much accessible for the farmers. They can fly. We can teach them. They are using it for their own farms, and we went to different countries for a lot of programs, and we got very much acceptance there because we are from India and we are manufacturing a made in India drone. So uh, I felt like that is a great thing, and all these policies and fund schemes, even our drone Didi schemes. I never think. I was like, I don't know how he implemented this drone Didi scheme. What is his in mind? And natural farming thing. Yeah, I think all these schemes helped us in the startups because um, we are incubated in Make a Village. That is a startup incubator,
That's right.
and uh, we have more than 70-100 startup there physically available there, and we are taking benefits from the startup India in our earlier days, even through grants and funds. So yeah, I felt like startup India help us and validate us in our in our journey.
Yes. Three qualities of the Honorable Prime Minister that you think are standouts.
First thing, he's having an aura, and I feel like personally, um I met him. When I met him, we were like, a prime minister is coming to us and talking to us. Yeah, that thing was there. And the second thing is his vision about India. And the third thing is his execution because we can see is in drone itself. Uh, you can see other countries are not using this technology extensively. For example, drones. We are using is we are way far ahead in this technology in agriculture. So he can execute his vision properly. So I think these three things.
Super. Okay, so now we have some young audience questions.
Okay.
Are you ready for them?
Yeah.
Okay.
Hello, ma'am. So, my question is what's something people in cities completely misunderstand about how farming actually works?
One
Hello, ma'am.
misunderstanding that people from cities have about farming.
I don't think there is no misunderstanding right now. I don't.
Okay.
Because farming is very modernized right now. Farming is very advanced right now. Farmers are well equipped with their technology. So even yeah, as I said earlier, it's become a profession for a lot of people that came out of college. Even we have a farmer who dropped his job and come to India and start farming.
Wow.
Yeah. So
Fantastic.
we have some examples like that. So I don't think there is no, maybe there is, I don't know. But I feel like it's very modernized.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. So which is so inspiring, because we generally think of farmers being, people who are basically doing it for survival,
Yeah.
and kind of hand to mouth when it comes to existence. But this is amazing.
Yeah, now it's changing very much.
That's really inspiring.
Hello, Devika ma'am. So basically, I have a very curious question in my mind to ask to you, and I finally get the chance. So basically, my question to you is: if drones could talk for a day, on some random day, drones could talk, what would they complain about the most when you work for a whole day in the fields? The main complaint that the drones would have if they could talk. I just wanted to have this conversation with you and ask this question to you. So I hope you answer it. I hope you take my question.
Actually, we are not only manufacturing drones for agriculture. Last 4 years, we have been completely into agriculture. Now we just pivoted into defense too. So now we are manufacturing drones for defense and disaster management applications, and some custom-made drones. So in defense and other activities, we are manufacturing on as per their requirement. So we deployed already few drones. In case of agriculture, it's like maybe they were like, why are you using me this much time? Please give some rest for me. Yeah,
Okay.
to do that. Because when from farmers use perspective, they can use it for whole day,
Non-stop.
non-stop. So it is not advisable. Yeah, our model is like our pilots go to the farm on morning 6 o'clock, and we will do the spraying till 10 o'clock. And after that, we started only 3 o'clock in the
Okay.
evening, 3 to 6
Okay.
that time. So farmers can, when farmers purchase, initially they will use it for whole day. Yeah.
Hello, ma'am. So, my question is, in 10 years, what part of farming do you think will look completely different from today? Thank you, ma'am.
What part of farming do you think will completely transform in the next 10 years?
Completely mechanized farming will come, I think so. From seeding through to harvesting, it will be completely mechanized, technology integrated.
So if I ask a question in the last 10 years, what are those 3 or 4 changes that you see in the way farmers are operating, which are like paradigm changes that you see in our country, right? We can just discuss that. What could it be? More loans are available.
Yes.
They're using technology more.
Yes, and due to this crop insurance and the schemes, the risk is cushioned.
Risk is cushioned.
Yes, so they are ready to implement new things.
New things. They are now ready to take risks.
Yes.
Because somewhere
The risk is
the
cushioned.
risk is
Yeah.
cushioned. Devika, in the last 10 years, we are seeing a significant change in the way India thinks, Bharat thinks. You see this mindset change across sectors. 3 changes which you see in the agriculture sector, which you think is very encouraging for this new India.
I feel like we work with more than 10,000 farmers last 5 years, and we've seen like farmers are ready to take the risk right now because PM introduced few schemes to farmers.
Like which scheme?
Like insurance, crop insurance schemes, and PM Kisan scheme. So the risk is cushioned. So they can take new risk. So they can adapt technology like drones, and there is some securities there. So we can introduce more products to them.
Yes.
So they are ready to adapt all this.
So they are now
Yeah.
adapting technology
Yes,
and
adapting
taking those
technology.
risks.
Yes. And they will become more confident by using these technologies and earning money, and government is securing them from that side. So they will become more confident and prosperous with all this support from the through these schemes. So I feel like, yeah, This is the difference.
Absolutely fantastic. So Devika, we got an insight into drones, into your particular space when it comes to the agri startup ecosystem. How is the agri ecosystem in general shaping up? What are the areas that you are personally very excited about, and how do you see the future panning out?
Yeah, a lot of young entrepreneurs are coming to the agri space because we have that space in India, and 70% of the people are depending on agriculture. So we can see a lot of problems they are facing in agriculture, in all sector, livelihood, poultry, everything. So they could provide some solutions to everyone. Even in my state, lot of young entrepreneurs are coming to the agri space. With a lot of schemes are providing from the government level to them to encourage the agriculture startups, agri startups. Even in universities, agriculture universities, incubators, they are providing a lot of schemes and funds for agri startups. So it is an encouraging thing for them. And mm, for example, we have a lot of startups there. They are mm, using, they are finding solutions for the problems facing by the farmers. Um, so I think agriculture ecosystem, startup ecosystem is growing very much fast. So hopefully, in within few years, we can see the complete mechanization in the whole agriculture field.
Any interesting startup innovations that you've come across lately in this space, which are very exciting?
Yeah. Um, and we have some startups in our space who are working on coconut climbing machine.
Oh, okay. So what are these? These are like robos?
Yes, that's what
Okay.
I about. And some are working on the hydroponics area. And nowadays, we got some problem statement from the universities like providing some solution for the bugs in coconut. So we are working on a product on that as a solution of that particular problem. It is not a drone, but we are using our AI and expertise in drone technology for providing a solution for that. Yeah, this kind of interventions are happening in the ecosystem, agriculture ecosystem.
Super. Fantastic. Great. So now it's time for a rapid fire.
Okay,
Startup or a corporate job?
startup,
Passion or paycheck?
passion,
Risk or security?
both
Degree or skills?
skills,
Work-life balance or hustle mode?
hustle work,
Remote work or office culture?
office culture,
Early success or late blooming?
late blue,
Mentorship or self-learning?
both
Impact or recognition?
impact,
Stability or experimentation?
experimentation.
Wow, amazing. So Devika, uh, a lot of young entrepreneurs would be tuned into this podcast. A lot of people from the agri sector would be watching this podcast. So your message to those young Indians on how to build Viksit Bharat 2047, a vision that our Honorable Prime Minister has given to us.
Yeah, we can build it from grassroots. Nowadays, lot of young entrepreneurs are coming into the agriculture because they can see what is the real problem. They are trying to find out the real problems in the field and in the agriculture, in different crops sectors all over India, because we are 70% agriculture, and most of the people in India are depending on agriculture. So we can provide lot of uh, solutions to the problems. So we can, when we are with farmers or when we are in the ecosystem, we can learn and implement new things for them and in our society. So that will make a huge difference in a farmer's life or in agriculture. For India, we can make a revolution using our technology and our skills. So I feel like that is a positive thing.
Devika, it was absolutely amazing to be in conversation with you.
Okay.
It was full of inspiration, learnings, insights, and wisdom. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much. Thank you for inviting.
Thank you.